Yes, sir. We are back. Early morning. Ask me anything. 9:25 a.m. It's not really early morning, but I'm trying to get on live at different moments during the day so I can reach different people. That's the idea, reaching different people. So hopefully this morning I'll catch some people that usually are not able to watch my lives. That's the idea. That's what we're going for. What's up, Ishan? How you doing? What's up, Liz Leon? Hadn't seen you. You guys know the drill. Ask me anything. Let's see how this goes. Just trying to figure out which the best moments and times are for me to do this. All right, so for those who might be unfamiliar with the concept, on these live sessions, you basically get to come in, ask me anything, and I'll offer my perspective, my advice, my outlook, whatever you want to call it. So don't be shy, don't hold back. You can type in the chat box right there, and we can get this thing on the road. In about 35 minutes, I'm gonna hit my morning workout. Right now, I'm still digesting my breakfast. So I'm gonna lift weights. Then after that, I'm gonna run cardio in the woods. So we're 2 minutes in and no one has asked a question. This is making me believe that this is maybe not a good time to go live, since people are not really, either they're still up and they're tired, or they just got up and they're all so tired. Yup. So if you guys are not gonna ask questions, I'm not really gonna say much. Okay, Liz, what helps you sleep at night? Because I struggle with a lot of anxiety, and especially at night, like right now. Liz, there's a few things that you can do to sleep better at night. One of them is if you take a magnesium supplement before going to bed, that helps with me, that relaxes me. Magnesium and the calcium supplement, you can just order those online. That definitely does a trick for me. Also, I would advise you to try and do some form of meditation before going to bed, like yoga. Yoga is really good, or just meditation, like I said. And then also, obviously, like, what are the things that are causing you to be anxious? What is the root of that issue? I could also advise you CBD oil, Liz, really helps. I'm not sure where you're living, but it should be legal in those places. So CBD oil definitely helps in terms of trying to go into a relaxed state. The one thing that you should never do is take sleeping pills. Sleeping pills are one of the worst, one of the most vile, sorry guys, absolutely vile drugs out there. They're super addictive and they will mess you up. And they won't actually help you sleep. Liz, I'm gonna give you a video, right? I'm gonna send you a video that you should watch. You should watch the whole thing. It's really interesting. So this is the video I want you to watch. This is an entire podcast with a sleep scientist. There's that video right there. Bookmark it. Maybe you shouldn't watch it right now, but go check it out. Anyone that is trying to educate themselves on sleep, this podcast, this guy just drops so many gems. Like, he changed my life. He really did. I learned so much from that, and that's less than 2 hours long. So please check that out if you want to educate yourself on sleep and the importance of it. Molly, what are you doing live in the middle of the night? So Molly, what's up? I'm happy to catch you. So what I'm doing is, Molly, um, I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to go online on different stages during the day so I can basically catch more people at different times, because I understand that by always going live at the same time, there is a vast segment of my audience that never gets to catch me live. So I'm experimenting. I'm trying to go live this morning to see what's going on. What's up, DW Nation? How you doing? Molly, what are you doing up though? So yeah, guys, listen. Anyone trying to educate themselves on sleep and the importance of sleep and just anything sleep related, click that link, that YouTube video. Looks like this. I was thinking maybe that was what's going on. I keep missing you. Looks like the swelling is going down. Yeah, I've been on antibiotics. I've been on antibiotics for 7 days now, 6 days now, and they're working. I need the important sleep. I'm just feeling all owly. Yeah, I can tell. No, let's get off that stuff. Yeah, I still got to take antibiotics for 4 more days, and then I'll be off of it. I made a mistake in the beginning when I started taking my antibiotics. I started taking them. I took them in the, because you're supposed to take them at the same time every single day. So I went to the doctor in the morning. He told me I had to get on them ASAP. So I immediately took one, and then I was basically forced to take all my antibiotics always in the morning. But they messed me up so hard that I turned it around, and I now start taking them at night. It's way better to take them at night. I got my second jab yesterday. First shots I've had since 1963. Wow, congratulations. That's awesome, though. I'm happy that you got vaccinated. I'm really happy to hear that. So now you're safe. Looks like we got 14 people in here already, so maybe it's not that bad of a time to go online. 15. All right, guys, don't be shy. How am I only talking to one person? Get hip to the concept. This is live. The whole idea is that you guys interact with me and that I can feed off of that. Kurt Kenahan, God bless you. Thank you, man. Goose, hey, glad I caught you. How's it going? Good, Goose. Glad I caught you too. Like I was just saying before, I'm trying to go live on different times so I can catch different people. Molly, thanks. Overcoming a lifelong phobia. That darned antibiotic thing is pretty much a double-edged sword. I hate antibiotics. I hate it. But sometimes there's no other way. And I'm in that position right now. Honestly, I'm not doing so well. What's up? What happened, Goose? Yeah, I just had pus coming out of my chin. It was super infected. Didn't like it. What's going on? Also, guys, while you're at it, don't forget to hit. What was the space movie made in 1992? I have no idea, my man. I'm really digging the new Symmetry to Your Face. Bummer you were having to go through all of this. Thank you. I really like the shape too. I feel like it's a lot better. I really do. I like it a lot. In terms of like the suffering and the pain, I'm used to it, and I knew this was gonna happen. And at the end of the day, like, as long as I'm moving forward, as I'm moving towards getting new teeth and stuff like that, I can't complain that much. So thank you. Yo, thank you, Wes. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for donating to the channel. I really appreciate that. Hold on, I'm gonna read Goose questions first. I think I might have told you a while back that my mother was diagnosed with dementia and was struggling. That's so crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Goose. Um, Honestly, there's nothing you can do but accept the situation and be there for her and help as much as you can. But it's completely normal for you to struggle. That's terrible to see a loved one like that slip away into the dementia, no longer, recognizing people are forgetting things. I feel for you. Wes, should American men travel to other countries to find a good wife? Well, look, that's a question that I can't. There is no absolute answer to that. I'm sure that there is also quote unquote good women in America, but if if you find that modern women are not the type of women that mm, you vibe with, and basically if you want to have a type of woman that is much more, let's say, old school, or like um, more like the way it used to be, then honestly, I really don't see anything wrong with you traveling to another country to go and look for love. If you're not hurting anyone in the process, as long as we're not talking about, like these loveless, prearranged business weddings, there's nothing wrong with you exploring the world, hoping to run into a woman that you may find kind and loving and marry her. I don't judge that. Now, is that to say that all Americans should travel to other countries? No, I don't think so. Like, I don't think you can make a general rule for that. Um, I mean, like me, for example, I I'll be the first one to admit, like from all the girlfriends I've had, I really I've barely had like one or two girlfriends in Belgium. Because I just don't connect that well with Belgian women, especially when I was younger. Like it just didn't, I've always had a quite a different mindset, and yeah, most women that I would meet here, it wouldn't really, it didn't really click. I always had a more like worldly view, more like focused on, like for sure women in Belgium would consider me to be not humble. Does that make sense? I would not be humble enough for them. While for me, it's just like I had a different mindset, maybe a more American mindset because of the music that I grew up listening to, and sitcoms that I grew up watching. Guys, can you tell that I feel like I am working at 20%? And this is interesting because I had never done a live this early, and I'm stumbling. I'm literally having a hard time getting my thoughts out. This is crazy. So interesting how the brain works, right? So yeah, Wes, I'm sorry, man. I felt like that was a shitty answer, but did you get my point? Thank you, by the way, for donating to the channel, man. That really means a lot. Like, I really appreciate that, Wes. Thank you, man. Goose, I already lost my father at 20, and I'm not ready to lose my mother. I just turned 40. She's almost 75. I'm just really struggling with her losing her memory so quickly. Goose, I totally get it. That's terrible. Uh, I wish I could say something to make you feel better, but having one of your parents slip away into dementia is one of the worst things I can imagine happening to someone. Because the person, like the body is still there, that the mind just goes, and yeah, I wish I could help you with that, but yeah, Molly, thank you for being there for her. Andrew, I'm American. I lived in about 6 countries. I can say with 100% certainty that women in non-English speaking countries are 100 times better than American women, especially Southeast Asia. But what does better mean? Better. I feel like for you, better means they are closer to what you want a woman to be. Does that make them better? I know how women in Southeast Asia are. I've been in Southeast Asia, and the women in Southeast Asia, they will basically just agree with everything you say, and they will be very, subordinate. Subordinate. Man, I'm messing it up. It's hard. It's hard to even. It's almost like you're incapable of getting into an argument with a South Asian women because they're just like they just want to please you. And yeah, all right, cool. Does that make her a better woman? Like, I feel like you're just looking at it from the perspective where the woman has to be very like subordinate and passive, and the man has to be, but that's just not like you cannot expect people to wanting to play that role just because they were born with a vagina. And guys, listen, I'm the last. I'm not on this whole like I'm not that guy, I'm not the guy who is out there in the streets rallying for genderless pronouns and all that nonsense. I don't consider myself, to be. I'm definitely not a feminist, if that makes sense. But like, come on, we have to keep a little bit. You have to keep it clear in mind. Like, yeah, Asian women, I guess they're the best because they just, they'll cook and clean all day and they'll agree with what you say. And it's like, you just can't expect, all women to want to do that or be like that. That doesn't make them better. But if you like South Asian women, then go to Southeast Asia and be with South Asian women. So that's cool. Like, I just feel like there doesn't have to be like this ranking, I will say, I'm not a fan of modern women who are overly aggressive and overly masculine and overly like. I'll put it like this, and this is This is my personal opinion, right? If you identify as a quote unquote bad bitch, like I'm a bad bitch, probably I'm not gonna be into you, if that makes sense. Goose, I'm sorry to be so negative right now. I don't ever talk about this. I just hold it in, and I know I can't do that. Don't hold it in. Let it go. We're here. We're listening. Thinayak, hey man, big fan, a lot of love, dude. Yay, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm happy I'm seeing other different people. Excuse me for stumbling my thoughts. Excuse me for not being fluent as I usually would be. But I haven't got my workout in yet. No caffeine, nothing. So I'm a little bit. But fuck it, let's keep this shit going, man. How are you able to move from country to country financially? I had this question before, and it kind of like it baffles me. I've literally been in the same space for a year and a half, so I haven't moved in a year and a half. I haven't really traveled in a year and a half either. But I'm assuming you're talking about my older videos where I was vlogging. So I do coaching. I coach people, and where people hire me to do this on a personal basis. So you can hire me too if you want to, for example, overcome an addiction or learn how to gain self-love and confidence if you're feeling ugly all the time and useless. I can guide you through that to make you feel better and to change your life, to turn it around. If you want to, you can email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com, and I can guide you on anything you need, basically. Like if you want to start over, go to a new country, start a new career, all that stuff. Wes Owen, that was good though. Thank you. No, you're welcome, Wes. Listen, then the rule of thumb should always be do whatever makes you happy if it's not hurting people in the process, and fuck what anyone else thinks. That's really what it should be. So if you don't like American women, go to South America, man. Go to Asia. Go have a good time. Ulukbek, what's up, man? Hold on, what's going on? You need some strong coffee, my man. Yeah, I haven't had any caffeine yet. It's coming though. I never drink coffee before a workout because I take a pre-workout that has caffeine and a bunch of other stuff in there because I don't want to waste that energy. I want to wait, and then when I get my pre-workout, boom, I go crazy. How are you today? I'm beautiful, man. I just I invested in Dogecoin. I'm on the Dogecoin wagon. For those who don't know, today is Doge Day. Doge is an altcoin. I'm talking about cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin and stuff. So basically, Doge is this coin, and Elon Musk is a big fan of it. And I got in, man. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. To the moon. Do you judge people based on their past mistakes? No, but I will judge them if I see that they haven't learned from them and if they make the same mistake over and over again. Molly, like Katya, right? I forgot what that was about. What do you mean, Molly? Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the questions. What do you enjoy doing? What's your profession? I enjoy working out, lifting weights, writing in my book, reading. I enjoy hiking. I do it every day. I enjoy being in nature. I enjoy running. I enjoy doing this, talking to my community. And this is my profession, man. You guys, my people, Cultomania. Hey, bro, I love the videos. Thank you, man. Hi, champ. Watching you from Napier, New Zealand. Thank you, Wiseman. Shout out to New Zealand, man. Hey, New Zealand is amazing. You guys are actually attempting to basically ban cigarettes forever. Like, shout out to you guys, man. Amazing country. Andrew, that is not true. You are mischaracterizing the women in Southeast Asia. Really? So they're not subordinate. They're not quite passive, and they're not like trying to please you. And come on, man. Don't give me that politically correct bullshit. I've been out there, man. I've been in Thailand. I've been in Bali. I've been in Indonesia. I'm out there. I'm out there. I know what it's like. For sure, there's South Asian women who might not be like that, but that is the general norm. And yes, I generalize. There's nothing wrong with generalizations. If the shoe fits for 80%, fuck it. It fits. There are definitely still women. PC Doctor, how are you? I'm great. There are definitely still women in America who are more old-fashioned with their morals and values and cherish having a gentleman. For sure there are. As there's also certainly very ambitious, strong, opinionated women in Southeast Asia. Are they the majority, though? That's a different question. Feminists are literally delusional and big on being hypocrites. Well, I'm not going to get into that. We needed feminism. Never forget that. We really needed feminism. So thank God for feminists. Otherwise, we would still be living in the dark ages. Syrup, I got out of prison a few years ago. I'm only 23 and now I'm struggling to find a job. I can tell when they see the record, their faces change. That sucks, man. That sucks. Syrup, I don't know what you're into. This might be a little bit crazy, but dude, if you could learn how to code, anyone will hire you, literally anyone. If you can learn how to code, coding will be the most sought after skill in the next 100 years, and only 0.05% of the world knows how to code. Let that sink in. Google coding bootcamp. Go follow the bootcamp, invest in yourself, pay the money, and you will be making money. You will never be without money again. All you got to do is learn how to code, though. It might not be that easy, but I don't know how smart you are. Ruben, hey man, the depressed guy from yesterday. I've enrolled in a support group. I'm going to seek counseling. I'm going to start working out and whoop depression's ass in the gym. Let's go. That's what's up. Ruben, I love it, man. Proud of you, buddy. Hey guys, hit the thumbs up. We only got 10 thumbs up. We got 20 people in here. What the fuck is this bullshit? You guys are going to get me in my morning mood. Goose. There's a Facebook page called Molly's Movement for caregivers of people with dementia. Wow, David Osaurus, thank you so much for telling her that. That is awesome. I love you. I love you for being here and being such a constructive part of this community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're awesome, David Osaurus. See, this is the type of people I need around me, man. That's what I need. Dan, I love Dodge too. Dude, I'm all in Dodge, man. I'm going to the goddamn moon. Gonna lose all my money. Helen Jones, Lorenz, do you think an able-bodied person is weird if they prefer to date disabled people? Of course not. If you're into disabled people, go for it. That's amazing. Like, that's perfect. Why would I think you're weird? That's beautiful. Guys, stop wondering if it's okay to feel how you feel. If your thing is dressing up as a man and going to a transvestite club and have fun, like, do it. It's 2021. Are we really still worried about what other people think about us? Really? You're very nice and Catch is gorgeous. Thank you. Helen, go have fun. Be yourself, girl. Plot twist. Tomorrow doesn't exist. We're all gonna die very soon. You're not coming back. You got one ride. When is the last time that you thought about someone that lived in the 1920s? When is the last time you got together with your friends that you said, you know that guy that lived in 1925? You remember what he did? My point is, like, we're not that important. We're all going to be gone and forgotten soon. The world's going to keep spinning. Have fun, man. Do your thing. That was about the subordinate stuff. Like, Katya, yeah, she's the furthest thing from that. She keeps bossing me around. Molly, you know I'm whipped. And I got to be careful because if she hears me, she's going to beat my ass. Yeah. I laugh when people tell me, like, yo, so I heard South American women, they're very, like, they're easy. Yeah. Go for it. That's the biggest joke ever. They will have you doing dishes, washing plates, scrubbing the floor, all that stuff, man. I reign supreme on here, but when this live is over, I'll just mess with you, man. Helen, I hate telling people I have leukemia because you can't see it. Yeah, that sucks. I know what you mean. It's like when you tell people that you have a sickness, that you look fine, the first thing they'll say is like, "Oh, but you look great." Like you can't, like, yeah. Helen Jones, look, don't tell them if you don't want to. You don't have to tell them just because you have leukemia. If you don't want to, don't say it. Hair looking sexy, my man. Really? Well, this is my out of bed look. How do you deal with feelings of impending doom? I am the impending doom, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about impending doom. Impending what? I literally had my jaw cut off twice. Come on, man. I used to lay in the bed shitting myself 4 times a night. You think I give a fuck about the world ending? I'm at this point, man. I'm just gonna ride it out no matter what happens. It really doesn't matter anymore for me. My space shuttle is already dented. It is what it is, man. If doom is coming, then doom is welcome. Fuck it. Thanks, Goose. I'll check that out. Do you love kids? I love kids in a very non-pedophile way. The internet has made me paranoid, man. No, I love kids. Of course I do. I got 4 nephews and nieces. I love them to death. They came over here the other weekend and we had a movie night. They're 5 and 7, and they had never seen Aladdin, they had never seen The Lion King, and they had never seen Peter Pan. So I got the Disney Plus channel thing for a month, and we watched all 3 movies in one night, and they were just amazed. They were like, oh, imagine seeing Aladdin, Lion King, and Peter Pan all for the first time in one night. It was amazing. Bro, maybe you can drink Turkish coffee. Sure, send me some. Bro, I watched your stuff years ago. Alex, welcome back, Playboy. In the end, all the roads lead to the Viking. How is my favorite girlfriend doing? She's upstairs working hard. She's upstairs. She's got a full-time job, Molly. Someone's got to make that paper since you guys are not sending me super chat donations. No, I'm joking. She's upstairs working. What's up, Sophia? How you doing, girl? Snack. How do I move on past someone I really loved? She left me from someone else, I suppose. She used to spend time with that dude every time she had a chance. She'd rather spend time with him than me. Snack! What do you want me to tell you? She literally left you. She literally doesn't want to be with you. So, like, What is there to move on from? How do you move on from something or someone that didn't love you to begin with? You see what I'm saying? Trust me, man. This is not gonna be in a couple of years. You're literally you're not even gonna remember her. The reason all this hurt that you're experiencing right now, that's all ego. You are attributing a bunch of characteristics to this person that are not even real because she has turned you down. So you feel like you're not good enough for her. So you are automatically elevating her to goddess status, and you're already in love with a ghost. That's not the real person in your head anymore. It's like your brain has made her better and bigger than she is because she's got rid of you. So how do you move past it? Come on, just understand that plenty more will come. She was just a phase. She was a moment in time, and that's it. Opinions on David Goggins. I mean, he for me, he definitely serves a great purpose, motivating people and kickstarting motivation. Me personally, I think he's sick in the head, man. I don't see balance. I don't see a happy person. I see a person who is addicted. He switched his addiction to food to addiction for pain and self torment. He just wants to feel pain and feel fatigue, and he literally he's become a slave to his own, like, mentality. So I respect him. I think he's great, but it's not my cup of tea. When I see him, I don't see a person that I can really learn a lot from. But he's good to get the average fat person out of their sofa and into the gym. Like, that's what he does good. He's like really like, come on, motherfucker. But in terms of true content wise, he doesn't really got shit to say for me. That's my opinion. All right. Francesco, in other streams, you said something about health problems being the worst. Don't you think you might be underestimating other people's problems? Dude, no. There's literally nothing. There's nothing. Let me explain you something about health problems, man. So you're saying that I think that other people might have issues that are worse than health problems. All right, let me put it. Let me paint this picture for you. Basically, other people's problems is like having a car, and complaining that your air conditioning's broke, your radio is not working, maybe the clutch is not functioning well. That's like problems in general, right? Health problem means your car doesn't have fucking wheels. Your car doesn't start. Like, you can't even get to the point where you're in a position to worry about the air conditioning not working. Like, you can't even get into the car. You know what I'm saying? You can't get out of bed. When you have health issues, there is nothing else that you give a fuck about. When you're in constant pain, you can't even think. The only thing you can think about is like, how can I make the pain stop? It's impossible. For example, let's say that your crush that you were in love with and happy with dumped you, right? If somebody came and cut off 2 fingers, right, and you started bleeding out, you would not be thinking about the person that dumped you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a bad example. My point is, when you have real health issues, everything else becomes irrelevant. Everything. Because that's the base of everything, man. Good health. And that's what healthy people don't understand. They don't understand the luxury that they're in to be able to get up in the morning and worry about their fucking stock market or worry about the deadline from work. There's a bunch of people who literally have to struggle to make it through every single night, who can't even get out of bed without help. So no, that's absolute. What's a good workout for beginners? Running, man. You should go running, learn how to squat, and learn how to bench press. Squats, bench press, running, and then later on learn how to deadlift. Ruben, listen to me. Listen, pay attention. There is a YouTube channel called Mind Pump Podcast, right? I want you to check that out on Google. Mind Pump Podcast. Those guys know everything you need to know about fitness. They will educate you on everything. Snack. You should stalk her, bro. Yeah, solid advice. I love the way you answered Snack's question. Yeah, man, because I've been there. I've been depressed about girls and stuff. But it's all ego. Like as soon as someone ditches us, basically what happens is they're better than us because otherwise they would have stayed with us, right? We maxed out, they didn't, so they got rid of us. And then the ego is telling us, you're not good enough, you're not good enough. So how do I become good enough again? Okay, so if I get her back, then it means I'm good enough again. It's this weird thing that we do. There's nothing to do with love. What's your ethnicity? I'm gonna make a video on that. Like I got a DNA test done, but I'm Belgian, man. Belgium, stand up, big bees. Snack. Thanks for those words, man. Kind of helped me realize how stupid of me is not being able to move on someone who left me like that, dude. Listen, you're not stupid. I did the same thing, man. I cried for 2 years over an ex. I lost a girl when I was like 20, 23 or something, and I cried for 2 years. 2 years. And I would love it. I would wallow in self pity. I would put on sad music in my car and cry on my way to work every single day. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I wanted to be depressed. I embraced it. And then after a while, after 2 years, all of a sudden I realized, holy shit, I just went a whole day without thinking about her. Crazy. And then I would think about her again. Then a few weeks later, I would say, shit, I just went 3 days without thinking about her. And that time span became longer and longer. And I also realized that I had completely forgotten who she truly was. I had created a perfect ghost in my mind, a amazingly smelling, perfectly shaped, sculptured looking woman that never really truly existed. But that's the power of the mind. Do you think it's weird to go to college at 23? I want to study psychology, but it's a very long study. Dude, what do you mean at that age? You're young as dude. I would tell you to go study when you're 26. Please do yourself a favor and go study. Go to college at 23. You're young as fuck. Come on, man. 30 is the new 20. Please. Huh? All right, hold on. Let me wrap it up. I need like 10 more minutes. What do you think of the new football format? It sucks, but the older one sucks too. The entire organization is corrupt. Football sucks. UEFA sucks. FIFA sucks. They're all crooked bandits, criminals. They are making money from slavery. Wages are out of control. The World Championship should not be in Qatar. It's a disgrace. Fuck football altogether. Do you think mental health problems can be as bad as a physical illness you had? Yeah, but that's the same for me. Like mental health for me is the same as I put all of that under health. That's all health. I don't differentiate between mental health or physical health. Are you from England? No, Belgium. Do you live alone? Well, didn't you hear this Latina squirrel in the background? I do not live alone. Your videos help me a ton. Thank you. Molly, that's great advice. Listen, guys, if you appreciate the channel, feel free to click on the $ below the chat box. It's called Super Chat. It allows you to make a donation to the channel, help your boy out. Also, if you want to hire someone to help you with learning how to love yourself, learning to overcome addiction, help you with getting out of a toxic relationship or move on from a breakup, you can hire me, Lorenz. That's me. We can do this on a personal basis. Video call twice a week, plus audio and text messages every goddamn day. So if you're tired of having a shitty life, send me an email. All right, guys, I gotta go. What Belgian team do you support? None really. Just the Belgian team, like the national team. Latina, you went cold now with a spicy girl. Man, she's spicy like Tabasco, man. She's too spicy. She's like one of those little peppers, you know, you bite them and you think it's all good, and then your tongue starts burning. Yeah. Um, Goose, that's great advice. You got awesome advice. But Ruben, check out Mind Pump Podcast, like I told you, right? We'll be watching the Pro League more than ever. So good to see you, Benzo. This was a real treat. I don't know if it was that good. I felt like I was a little bit sloppy and sleepy. So apologies for that. I'm going to do another live later today. I'll be more amped up. I'll have some caffeine in me. I subscribed already. Good, Ruben. Good. I'm happy. Guys, hang in there. Life is great. We're all going to make it. Summer is on the way. Molly, I love you. Thank you for always being here, supporting us. I will give Katya a big hug from you for sure. So glad I caught you. Respect, man. You're the OG king. Yeah, I am. I am the OG king. I know. And it's time for me to go up and claim what's mine, man. I've been down in the dungeons of YouTube for too long. I truly feel I'm the most underrated YouTuber. I'm not kidding when I say that. I should have at least 1 million subs by now. But it is what it is. We're going to keep grinding. Fuck it. We're going to rise to the top. Do you know what time you'll do a live tomorrow? I don't want to miss it. Oh, Goose, it's hard to say. But I'm going to try to do more morning lives because I see that you guys like it. Even though I'm sloppy, man. Baby, are you ready? Oh, she's ready 2 minutes ago. You hear that? Did you hear that attitude I get? Why are you a pot? Huh? I'm ready almost. I agree, you definitely are. I've been thinking daily about this girl that just looked at me once with a smile. How crazy am I? Dude, that's beautiful. You're infatuated. Embrace it. Put on some nice music. Indulge in it. Love is beautiful, man. Infatuation is even better. The greatest drug on the world. All right, killer topic. I'm gonna Gary Vee the shit out of YouTube. All right, guys, I'm done. Hey, one more thing. Hit the thumbs up. Anyone that hasn't hit the thumbs up yet, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. I appreciate you, Fondue. Now go enroll in college. Go get the psychology degree. It's not about quantity, but quality of the subs. Hey, Norlin. That's true. Why are my podcasts so short? Because they're chopped up. They're clips from the long podcasts. I love you guys, man. Thank you for being here. All right, I really gotta go, or else I'm gonna be in trouble. Ciao, guys. Remember, Dogecoin to the motherfucking moon. Let's go.